Have you ever noticed something strange? Women today talk a lot about equality, about wanting a partner who shares the chores, who is emotionally available, and who sees them as an equal in every way. But when you look closely at who they are actually attracted to, a different picture emerges. It's a bit of a paradox, isn't it? They say they want one thing, but their desires seem to pull them in another direction. This isn't about judging anyone. It's about understanding a deep, often unspoken, tension in modern relationships. We're going to dive into this fascinating contradiction. Why is it that even as we strive for a world of perfect equality, the raw, ancient allure of power still plays such a huge role in attraction? And what does the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche have to say about this? Let's explore why, despite everything, power remains incredibly attractive. Let's start with a foundational concept: biological and evolutionary drives. For thousands of years, human survival was a brutal affair. A woman's best strategy for ensuring her and her children's survival was to pair with a man who could offer protection and resources. This meant choosing a partner who was strong, dominant, and capable. In other words, powerful. He could be powerful physically, socially, or in his ability to acquire resources. This wasn't a conscious choice, it was a deep-seated instinct. Those who made this choice were more likely to survive and pass on their genes. Fast forward to today. Our society has changed dramatically. We have laws, social safety nets, and the concept of equal partnership. A woman no longer needs a physically dominant man to protect her from predators. Yet, those ancient evolutionary circuits in our brains haven't just disappeared. They're still there, humming in the background. So, when a woman meets a man who exudes confidence, ambition, and a sense of command over his life, it can trigger that same primal attraction. It's not about wanting to be dominated. It's an unconscious response to signals of competence and high value that have been linked to survival for millennia. It's the modern equivalent of the best hunter or the strongest warrior. Now, let's talk about the nature of power itself. When we say power, we're not just talking about brute force or being the boss at a big company. Power comes in many forms. Think about a man who is incredibly passionate about his craft, whether he's an artist, a scientist, or an entrepreneur. He has a vision and is relentlessly pursuing it. That dedication, that drive, is a form of power. It's the power of purpose. It signals that he has his life together, that he has direction, and that he can create his own reality. This is incredibly attractive because it promises a life of growth and excitement. A partner with a strong sense of purpose is not just going to drift through life. He's on a mission. Being with someone like that means you get to be part of that journey. It elevates your own life. It's a stark contrast to someone who is passive, uncertain, and lacks ambition. While a gentle, supportive partner is wonderful, a man who is also building something, who is striving for more, offers a different kind of spark. It's the appeal of a life less ordinary. This power of ambition suggests security not just in a material sense, but in an existential one. A partner who can navigate the world with confidence. Finally, let's consider the psychological dimension. Attraction is rarely just about a checklist of traits. It's about how someone makes you feel. A powerful person, by their very nature, often possesses a strong sense of self. They know who they are, what they want, and they aren't afraid to go after it. This self-assurance can be incredibly grounding for those around them. It creates a feeling of safety and stability. Think about it. A person who is constantly seeking approval or is unsure of their own opinions can be emotionally draining. But someone with a strong inner core, who is not easily swayed by others, provides a sense of calm and certainty. Their confidence is contagious. It makes you feel that, with them, you can handle anything life throws at you. This isn't about being submissive. It's about drawing strength from your partner's strength. It's a dynamic where their power doesn't diminish you, but rather empowers you as well. You feel seen and protected by their unwavering self-belief, which allows you to be more fully yourself. So, How does all of this connect to Friedrich Nietzsche? Nietzsche was obsessed with the idea of the will to power. For him, this wasn't about dominating others in a tyrannical way. The will to power was the fundamental driving force in all living things. The innate desire to grow, expand, overcome obstacles, and achieve your highest potential. It's the artist striving to create a masterpiece, the athlete pushing their physical limits, the thinker challenging old ideas. Nietzsche would argue that what women are attracted to is not power over them, but the manifestation of this will to power within a man. When a woman desires equality, she is expressing her own will to power, her drive to be a full, self-actualized individual. But she is also drawn to that same force in a partner. She is attracted to someone who embodies this life-affirming energy, who is constantly striving and becoming more than he was yesterday. From a Nietzschean perspective, a relationship between two equals who both possess a strong will to power is the ideal. It's not a master-slave dynamic. It's a partnership of two powerful individuals who challenge, inspire, and push each other to grow. The attraction to a powerful man isn't a contradiction of the desire for equality. It's a desire for a partner who is her equal in strength of spirit. She wants a fellow climber on the mountain of self-overcoming, not someone waiting at the bottom. So what's the takeaway here? The desire for equality and the attraction to power are not mutually exclusive. They are two sides of the same coin. Women want a partner who respects them as an equal, who shares the burdens and joys of life. And they are often drawn to a partner who demonstrates a powerful drive to master himself and his world. This isn't a flaw. It's a desire for a partner who is dynamic, inspiring, and alive with purpose. The paradox resolves itself when we understand power not as domination, but as self-mastery and the relentless pursuit of growth. A truly powerful person elevates those around them. The ultimate relationship, then, is not one where power is balanced out to zero, but one where two powerful individuals amplify each other's strength. Perhaps the real desire isn't just for an equal, but for a powerful equal. Thank you for watching. If this sparked some new thoughts, consider subscribing for more explorations into the psychology of our lives. See you next time.